7 Days to Die up and going. I've highlighted the new game for the tutorial purposes, and we'll go ahead and get that started. Get everything spawned in and built up. I know we were having some really good lucky moments right at the end of the last stream with magazines and everything else, and being able to get a few things that we were I was hoping for to better their survival rate. So this is where we're going to pick up and continue from. Of course, we've got the floor laid down for our building. We haven't gotten in the walls or anything yet. We will be doing that here shortly. We will probably be adding to this tonight, so that we have a better base of operations in this area. I was hoping that maybe at some point in time would be able to scout out the town and see if we may have another wrecked around the area. Somebody that's actually closer. But since this is where we're starting at, and this is where we've got a good part of what we're doing in our resources, I'm going to at least make a storage area and a safe haven. There's many choices here. This is just a straight preference on my part. We're going to go into that Shift R menu that we had. I'm going to go down here to catwalks, and there's a few different things that you can choose here that really do help out. They have railing, bars. A lot of people like the ladders and stuff. Some people do scaffolding. There's all kinds of shapes and stuff to use. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to choose the railing here. And then if you do your set it in there, and you can see that it sits on the outside of, not the total outside of the block, but towards the edge of the block. But the box shows you that it is taking up the entire block's worth of space. So if we were to put this one here, there's actually going to be a big hole in the one side. So for this area, you would go back to your menu for shapes. That's Shift plus R, and you have a railing corner. So if we take that, select it, push your left mouse button, and it will rotate it. Now your right mouse button places it, and now we have a railing that will go around the corner. We can do that with each corner, so that we have them there. There we go. Now we can go back into our blocks, get our regular railing again, rotate that, and place them down. And now that gives us the second level of our blocks. So we can jump up, and we can go to our roof. And now we can put stuff up here if we choose to. Now remember, everything takes up space, so the dew collector will fit over here. We'll take up most of this into the building. But this isn't hopefully going to be our main base anyways. This is just a storage space. I will probably go ahead and leave that like that. Now, the last thing we're going to do, make sure that we don't get any unwanted visitors in from the top. There's still that possibility. Is we're going to make a wood hatch. We're going to craft that. Throw it down on our tool menu. Now, the area that the arrow is pointing is the way that the opposite way that it's going to open. So we'll go ahead and do this, place it down, When we click on it, voila, it opens up. It's really good idea to remember that the arrow facing you is the opposite, that the way that the hatch opens. Just for those who may want it on the edge of their base, remember that you'll want the hatch to open towards the outside. That way, whenever you're climbing out, you don't accidentally fall off your own building. Go ahead and make our ladder wood. Oh, well, I was going to make it wood, and I kind of hit the wrong button there, so that does happen. Okay. Everybody makes mistakes. So we'll get 2 more of these crafted. We're going to need them, and then we're going to actually have to make another hatch. The hatch is actually resting on the ladder. That's the reason why it stays up and above the ladder like it does. So we're going to have to craft 1 more of those. Get our blocks down. Back to ladder. This time we'll upgrade it. There we go. Get our hatch. Place it. There we go. We're back in business. Oh. Okay. So, awful small. It's kind of tight space. We're going to go ahead and make a couple of our storage crates. Now, you can get mods for this game, and I do have one that I use. It increases the amount of storage that can be put into a block. As you can see, it says it's a 120 instead of your normal one. But we're going to go ahead and get those placed inside. So what we're going to do is put it in the corner. And just because, you know, hey, it is kind of tight in here, you put one over here, you just really ain't got a whole lot of room to move. What we can do, though, is attach it under the ceiling. It gives us extra room. You can still have access to this railing, so you can see zombies, still not in your way. Kind of is as far as like trying to get over into that particular area, but let's face it, if we have to, we can always go outside, kill the zombies, come back in. I see the, that's why I couldn't see the zombies. The zombies are actually trapped inside with Rex. I think I'll just leave them there. Okay, so one more thing that we can do. So we have tier quests. We're in tier 1. Takes 10 quests to complete tier 1 and you get into tier 2. So that's going to be one of our goals today, is to try to get the next 5 done. It's going to be a little bit of work, as most of these seem to be quite a bit of distance away. If we get lucky, we'll find the town, the bigger side of town, and possibly find a closer wreck to deal with. And if we do, we can move our base and whatnot so that we're closer. For our questing area. One of the other animals in game. Not as easy to kill as some. But if you can, it is worth it. He does give a good amount of meat. He actually gives the fat and bone and leather. Which is definitely helpful. But 30 meat, I mean, that's a lot of bacon and eggs there. And literally bacon. Let's see, some repair kits. Don't need those later. Oh, I did get something lucky. Oh wait, I got lucky looter. Is this lucky loot? I think it is. I got a level 4 stone spear. Now, the other one I have might be just a hair bit less as far as damage wise, but let's face it, I can repair it with a stone. So we'll go ahead and repair that up. Now I have a level 4 spear. So I've already upgraded my armor. I've upgraded my weapon. At some point in time, I'm hoping to get some of the better types of armor. Hadn't been able to get to the workbench yet to try to go in that direction, but we will get there. This is a game that takes a little bit of time. Garage right here real quick. Hey, maybe we'll get something really nice in here besides brains. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and get this started. Hey, we're really close to the snow biome here too. So it looks like our little area is kind of right in the middle of just about everything here, it looks like. Which I guess that works. Makes it a little bit easier for us, I guess, to get around. Okay, get this started. Go back out here, pick up the mailbox again, see if we've got anything in it. I got paper. Still useful. Check our trash, get some more brains. Check the family car. I hope the family's still not in it. It was waiting for me as soon as I got up there. You see that? I mean, I like having a welcoming committee as much as anybody, but blue, that means I get some more duct tape at some point in time. More cloth. More trash. Some nice trash. I'm sure that is not going to be all the zombies we have. So, it looks like I see a purse over there. We should probably go see if that, oops. I say we should probably see if that belongs to somebody. And see if we could return it to them. Having a hard time trying to get up here though. So, we still got our blocks with us. There we go. Let's see who this belongs to. Oh, no ID, so I guess I should just keep it for safety's sake. Pears. Everybody likes pears, right?
Well,
I mean, if I don't have them, they can't say I took them, right? Yeah, that made a lot of noise. Sure woke somebody up. Okay, it looks like everything around here. Get some more cloth. Get ready for our next fight. Now you're there. Oh, that was nice of you to try to come to his rescue. Oh, so nice. That means I didn't have to go hunt you down. Nope, somebody's knocking. I don't want to let him in. It's the skipper. Oh wait, no, that's not the skipper. That's the professor. I guess that was probably the parrot. I don't know. Mr. Howe. I guess it's time to find out what's inside. Ginger, you've really let yourself go. Well, ain't that nice? A red tea that I didn't have to make. That's always a plus. Well, I took those lock picks earlier. One of the things we need to start looking for is something I said earlier, and that's the dew collector. We need to go ahead and make sure we start getting parts for that. That will make a considerable difference in survivability. So we actually managed to get a really pretty neat loot here. It's one of the books, so to speak. Wasteland Treasures Volume 4. Out of all of them, this one actually has a pretty unique bit of luck associated with it, and the fact that you can now make purified water. Okay, here we go. Clear the area. Kill them all. Hopefully before they kill me. Or books, that's always useful. Guess we're going to have to go down.
Yeah.
No, sounds like I woke somebody up. It may be my mic. Uh, could be the fact that it's on a headset or whatnot. So while I'm back here at base and we're killing a couple of minutes here, my wife has picked me up a present this week. She picked me up one whenever I first started with the webcam that I currently use, which actually has been, for my intents and purposes, doing a wonderful job. Uh, but because she said that she's having a little bit of an issue with hearing me, uh, she went ahead and picked up this. So I'll see if I can get it in the shot a little bit better here. This is a boom mic that I can put on my attached to my desk. She's hoping that this will pick up my not so beautiful voice a little bit better. So all the wonderful people out there who are watching this will actually be able to hear me better. Dew collector ready. So, like I said, we can do a couple different things. We could set it outside. That way, as we pass it each time, coming to or going out, preferably coming to, we could check it, grab whatever murky waters we have. Another way to do it would be to go out and set it up on your roof. Now this does require that you actually come up here and check it every once in a while, that you don't forget it. That does happen from time to time. I do it myself. It does keep it a little bit safer. As I said, zombies don't tend to attack it, but I'm gonna go ahead and put it up here just for safety's sakes. I wasn't too worried about trying to get anything from this POI before. I just went ahead and started it so we can get it done, get this tier completed. Well, that being said, I mean, if you are at a POI where there's something of interest or value that you want to do beforehand, by all means, go ahead and get it done. Then go ahead and start it and get it reset. there wasn't a whole lot here. I knew there wasn't a whole lot here as far as anything that was going to be needed currently for our current plans and goals. There's quite a little bit of resources that you can gather up here if you're in need of them, for cobble, for clay, sand, wood. And I always tend to try to get at least the wood, because wood is used so much. I'm especially going to make sure that I have enough for when I start my horde base. Because it's going to take a little bit of wood and cobble and stuff to make. Now, our tier 1's complete. You do get another choice of things to help. Your variable wood shapes, basically it's 100 building blocks in wood. You can change them just like you do a building block, but once you gotta remember, once you set them down, they're down. You got a farm bundle. This basically helps you give you some of your farming ingredients and stuff that you need. Your helmet light mod, if you want a light for your helmet, this will teach you how to make it. A gatherer. Now this is nice to have because you can put this on your dew collector, and it increases the rate of dew collection. Now he sells these too, and it actually runs a few dukes in order to be able to buy it. I will probably go ahead and buy it instead of actually getting it from him. The reason is because of the bicycle. Now this is your first vehicle, and if you wait, you can make the bicycle. All vehicles, actually, you can make all the vehicles early on. The problem is you can't make any of the things in order to make those vehicles. The bicycle takes the bicycle chassis and the handlebars in order to create them, and I believe it's 2 wheels. Now, if you're incredibly lucky and you've got all that stuff, then by all means skip this bicycle and make your own. I'm going to go ahead and take it, and then I'm going to show you that you now have a special job. Kind of out by her little lonesome out here. And it's actually in the pine forest. Okay, that's kind of strange. It's actually in the pine forest, but this is the one for the burnt forest biome. Of course, she's the same as Rick. You can't damage anything, but you can search. She's got items around here just like Rick had at his that you can search. But this is Trader Jen. She's the medical trader, or mainly medical trader. So you'll get your choices. I go with the Crafting Skill Magazine bundle, of course. She has jobs. We're probably not going to take one because I'm going to go back and finish that one up, finish them up at Wreck. Okay, so here's our first airdrop. You'll see what is in it. And ooh, a claw hammer. That's not bad. That'll replace our axe for upgrading our base. Some grilled corn, some yucca, some shotgun shells, and a crafting magazine. So always take the bundles. Gave us a couple of them that are going to be coming in real handy. Now we're going to head back to base. Our forge is done. Put it down here. And we'll go ahead and put it on the trader side. Why not? So, forge is nice. So let's see. Put this stuff up. And what you need really for the forge, we'll start off with some clay. some iron. So we'll go ahead and craft our level 1 iron spear. It's going to take a little while to make. This will probably be the end for tonight after I get this made. We got our dew collector up and we got it running. Haven't got all the whatnots for it. If I remember correctly, he does have the gatherer, so I can go pick it up. That way it gathers it at a faster rate. All the spear is being made.
Buy or buy.
Okay, so we got
Thank
that.
you very much, and now you can go fuck yourself.
Yeah. Even though I need him as a trader, I think if I could, I would let the zombies eat him. So there we go. We now got the gatherer in there. So, like everything else, the forge has